What is up, guys? Or comic book minions, whatever you want to be called. I'm just gonna call you comic book minions, just because. Anyway, so as you all know, fnaf 4 is out and whatever. But Scott Cawthen did say he's working on something. But he said it's not gonna be an expansion for fnaf 4. So that's one thing crossed off. Not a sequel or prequel. Not any kind of spin-off or whatever. It's something we're not going to be expecting. And people are saying, oh yeah, he's just going to release some kind of timeline. Or she's just going to come out and say it. That's not the type of person Scott is. If you think about it, the Five Nights at Freddy's series is very cryptic. If you look at most stories and movies and TV shows and stuff, you know that you're gonna get the full story. Like, fnaf 4 has more of a story, you know what I mean? But, like, when you're watching a movie, you don't have to figure out bits and pieces of the story just by listening closely, looking closely. You know what I mean? That's what makes what Scott does very, like, different, too. Gaming and everything. So, what could he be doing? Now, I have no idea. You know what I mean? Heck, maybe it could even be a trailer for, like, the 4th movie? Not movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? And maybe that would act like a sequel, but not actually a sequel. And he's working on something to do with that? Maybe not? I have no idea. Like, no idea at all. But, yeah. I don't know. And it would have to tie in with what we see at the end of Night 7, which is the box. What is inside that box? Some things are best left forgotten for now. That's the biggest hit. Like, for now, meaning that, I don't know, sometime in the future. Because you know this game probably takes place like early 1987 when the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is still around and the Spring animatronics are still around. Like Spring Freddy or Fredbear and Spring Bonnie or Springtrap, whatever you want to say. And I personally thought if it is going to be DLC, that the teasers that we saw weren't necessarily for the actual game. Because why would it be titled Final Chapter if it really wasn't the final chapter, you know what I mean? Because if you think, normally the final chapter is normally more to the end of the story. Not like the second biggest event that happened first, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird how you wouldn't do the final chapter as the first event in the series. Normally it's the last. And I thought it might, if the game was taking place after FNAF 3, because, like, as they're presented to it, it kind of looked like, to me, before you actually, figured everything out, that, like, what if you brought home implied, what if you, like, got from the auction? But that's not the case, because, that auction took place, like, 45 years in the future? So, I got no idea. I don't know. But maybe you guys have your own theories on what you think is going to happen. Feel free to say that, whatever. But peace out, comic book minions, and have a nice night if you're watching this at night, I guess. Heck, I don't even know what time it is. So, I could be filming right now and like at midnight and not know it. Like, I literally just had dinner and I, can't see the time right now. You know what I mean? So, what? I feel like I've been saying, you know what I mean, like a ton in this video. I'm sorry for that. And thank you for sticking around to the end. If you have. So, thank you. Bye. And this is going to be almost my longest video ever. That isn't a two-parter. Anyway, bye. Comic book minions for the final time.